Welcome back, guys. We're just starting the back nine of the Korn Ferry Tour Q-School final at TPC Boston. It's round one. You've got to make the cut for round two to qualify for the Korn Ferry Tour. We're on the 10th with Serge on golf. Let's go. 409-yard par 4. Pretty straight. Wind from left to right. He's got the big stick out. Sir John Golf. First swing of the back nine. It's a very slow swing. It's fading. He's almost sliced it into the rough, into the crowd. A bad start. Crowd didn't seem too bothered that a golf ball was flying towards them. Didn't even move. So it's not a great start, not an ideal start to the back nine. He's in the rough. 175 yards to go. Not too bad out of the rough. A bit short. Hasn't quite reached the green.
That was a bit of a miscue. Not taking enough club to get it.
Not enough club indeed. He's got a nice little up and down here though, just to get back to par. He's at -2 through 9 in the lead. So he's got plenty of room for mistakes. Little 10-yard chip. He's taking his time over this one. It's a bit of a fast swing, but it looks pretty good. Just stops short of the hole. And he's got a little 2-foot putt for par.
He makes this one. It's for par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Gets his par, maintains top spot. That's all you can ask, really. Especially after that bad drive. Saved the hole. Tricky par 3 here. Just 218 yards. Into winds. Only 1 mile an hour. Won't make too much difference. He's got the 5-wood out. Tricky shot this with the bunker blocking most of the green. What's he got up his sleeve? What has he got? It's a perfect swing, little bit of a draw. Safely on the right-hand side of the green. That's lovely. Safe as houses. 226 yards. Oh, and it's going back towards the pin. This is just getting better and better.
Pretty good shot there.
Pretty good shot. He looks pretty happy with it, to be honest.
3 under par with this putt.
A putt for birdie then, to go to -3. Tricky though. Right to left. 23 feet to the pin. Slightly downhill. He's got to judge this well. He's been putting pretty well today. Let's see if he can continue. Just making sure. Right to left. Has he judged it? Has he judged it? Oh, just turned right at the end there. Almost a birdie. But he's got a 4-foot putt for par. Comfortably in. Another comfortable par there. It could have been a birdie. So close to a birdie. But he's still in the lead. He'll take that. -2 through 11 onto the 12. It's a 510-yard par 4. And he's got the driver out. Long par 4 this.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing. Great strike. Great swing. 270-yard carry. 296 yards in total. Still got 218 yards to go to the pin. Crazy long par 4 this. But it's 12-foot downhill into a 1 mile an hour wind. So the wind will not make much difference at all. He's looking at a 5 hybrid here. Is it enough club?
It's a fast swing, so it's going to go off to the left. Slight hook. Will it stay on the fairway? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Wow, what happened there?
What happened there? He looks like he doesn't know. He looks a bit nonplussed.
Sitting at 2 under, currently in the lead.
He'll take a par from here, won't he? 24 yards chip. Again, elevation gain of 4 foot. So he's got to put a bit extra out of the rough. Got to put a bit extra on. He's got to take the gradient of the green into consideration. It's going from left to right into a 2-mile-an-hour wind as well. Let's see what he's got. He's hit it where he wanted to. It's just rolling on. No spin coming out of the rough, and the ball was just gone right off the green.
Here we are with their 4.
Onto the other side of the green.
Leads the field by a stroke.
A bogey would be a good score from here. 13-yard chip. He's got the lob wedge out. Aiming a bit right as the green is sloping from right to left. This looks better. Ooh, just past the pin, but it should be a safe putt for bogey.
Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This
Well, you
one's
couldn't
for
say
bogey.
that for the previous shot, but yeah.
Well,
Comfortable
that's providing
par
some hope to the rest of the
comfortable
field as our
putt
leader stumbles with a
for bogey.
He finds himself in a share
He's
of the
gone
lead.
back to -1, 312.
Setting up now on a
He's
par
no
4.
longer the outright
Shot is
leader.
up
He's
into a
now
blind
tied for
landing area.
first.
Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers.
But he
However,
just needs
you
to make
miss
the
all
cut.
those,
This
you
is
can
round
put the
1.
service into, and you're gonna
He
have a
just
pretty
needs to
decent
make the
looking
cut.
birdie.
Projected cut +7. He's got 8 shots to play with. He should be in absolutely no danger. So it's a 434-yard par 4. Gone with a driver. It's a perfect swing right down the middle of the fairway. And that's how... You just got to forget about that bogey on the last and just swing like that. Straight down the middle. Absolutely
That's nicely done.
perfect.
Second shot here on the 13th.
137 yards in. Wind is helping, 4 mile an hour, so that will add a few yards on. Green is also slightly downhill, so he's just aiming to the front of the green with a pitching wedge. It's a slow swing. It's off to the right.
This one is headed to the right.
Oh, he got a members bounce there. Nice bounce to the left. Avoids the bunkers. But the ball is just rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Just stays on the right-hand side of the green, and it's coming back, though. Ooh, it's coming back. Is it actually going to stay on the green? It does.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
He looks pretty happy, but it could have been a lot better.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This
Their
is a
short game
tough
today
putt.
has been
A
absolutely
tough birdie
sublime,
putt.
fun
We've
to
got the
watch.
green going from right to left. Then it switches direction, going pretty quickly left to right. And it's left to right all the way to the hole. Uphill. He's got to put a lot of power on this. Let's see. Let's see how close he can get. I'll tell you what. It's not a bad putt from there.
Sometimes
Just
you
a bit
try
more
and get
power.
up
The
there,
line
you just
looked pretty
forget
good.
sometimes, and
A
seems
bit
so in
more
this
power, a
case.
bit more bravery. And that could have
down
been a
it
birdie.
goes. Let's head to the next.
But he'll take a
1
par.
under for the day.
Tied for first through 13. On to the next.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4,
480
swinging
yard
from right to
par
left,
4. There's
down
some
the
long
hill.
par 4s on this
is a
course.
challenging hole.
Into wind, which is going slightly from right to left. He's thinking about putting a lot of draw on this. It's a slow swing. It'll push it out to the right.
Well, I like the look of the
But that's
line
pretty
here.
good, to be
Should find
honest.
the fairway.
Right down the bet middler. And it's a 290 5-yard drive.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par
Can't
5
complain
for the
about
locals.
that.
A converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich.
Tricky
That's a
little
strong second shot down the hill.
iron shot.
Second shot.
Oh, he's got the 5
Very
hybrid
narrow
out.
opening to this green.
212 yards
You have a
to the
difficult time getting
pin.
it up and down. Out to the left.
Winds
You
right
have
to
some options.
left.
Parts can be made.
Downhill 16 feet. He's got to judge this perfectly. He's aiming right to the front of the green and just hoping it will roll on. Just hit the fringe, roll on, and it should be good. Slow swing off to the right, losing a bit of distance. He's looking bunker bound. Between the bunkers.
A bit wild on approach there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad.
Not
though.
ideal. It's a difficult, it's a
This would be a
tricky
great
up and down from here. The ball is miles below his feet. He's got a, so he's aiming a bit left, quite a lot left. Green is 3 foot above his ball as well. That's not too bad. He'll take that. That could have been a lot worse.
Have a look over this one.
This is a 12-footer here.
12-footer to save par. Downhill, left to right, straightens up at the ends. Can he judge it? Can he save par? Oh, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. He's hit it way too powerfully. He's shot that
7
through
feet
the
to cut.
green.
This will be a good bogey.
Misjudged the power, misjudged the line, and he's got a 9-foot
Starts off
putt
with a good
for
line.
bogey, which he does get. He looks pretty happy with the bogey. But yeah, that was a terrible putt. He's back to even.
And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
Not
Down
much
to
happening.
tied
Down the
second.
leaderboard, never a good sign.
But it's not about winning this tournament. It's about qualifying for the Korn Ferry Tour.
Might have a bit of a sting in the tail,
For
I
today,
imagine.
we just need
Par 4,
to make the cut.
421
We've got
yards.
7
A
shots
lot
to
of
play
fun
with.
can be had here.
And we're on the
Careful of the
15th.
green. It'll get you
It's a
if you're not
407-yard par 4. It's gone with a little lemon. Oh, that's fading, slicing off the fairway into the rough. 270
Yeah, that's
yards.
just
It's
not gonna
not
work
his
for him.
best. Not his best drive of the day. He's very
Penny,
disappointed with
what have
that.
they got in front of them here?
And from
137
around
yards
135
to the
yards.
pin. Wind is helping off the left. He's got to take extra club. He's in the rough. Green is also 7 foot above. He's got a 9-iron. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's a perfect swing. Is it going to make the green? Not quite.
Not sure if
He
that's
needed
what they
one
were
extra
intending to
club
do.
and that would have
Not
been
easy to
perfect.
find the green coming out of the rough.
But he's got a nice little up and down for par. What's he going to do? What is he going to do? He's got a lob wedge out. Not much movement in the green. Maybe slightly left to right as it gets close to the pin. Ooh, just off to the left. Good distance control. He'll be happy with that. He's got a 3-foot putt for par.
Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Dr.
Par saving coming up for this
Chapinski.
fella.
And yeah, he doesn't miss those. He does not miss those.
So no movement
2 shots off the lead
overall.
now onto the 16th. He's still tied for second. He should
Let's see
still
what happens here at the
comfortably make
16th.
it into round
Par
2,
three.
make the cut.
Don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side.
16th is a par 3. How close can he get to the pin? It's 183 yards. Wind right to left. He's got a 6-iron out. Is he going to change his mind? It looks like the club, to be honest. Just aiming off to the right. Let the wind take it to the left.
Looks to be going with
It
the
looks like a
6-iron.
pretty good swing. Is it the right club though? It looks long. Just bounces off the green and then back on. Now it needs to stop because there's a nasty slope on this green. It looks like it's going down the slope away from the pin. He's got a long putt for birdie. That was almost perfect. Just 1 or 2 yards too far, and he's gone down the slope of the green. So it's an uphill putt. Massively uphill putt. Looks like slightly left to right. Overall, there's a little bit of right to left in there as well in the middle. Is he going to be able to judge this and get a birdie to go to -1? Looks pretty good power wise. Is it going to turn though? Is it going to turn? Oh, not enough turn. Good distance control. He's got a 1 foot putt for par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
He's gone to T3. Stefan Katz has gone to -1.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Onto the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second
Par
shot
4.
down the hill to a very narrow green.
Dog leg left. Easy for you to say. 366 yards. He's got the big stick out. Into wind. He's put a slight, looking like he's going to put a slight draw on it. 10 foot down. It should carry. It's a slightly slow swing. Oh, is that going to go in the rough? Just into the rough. Oof, just on the edge of the fairway. First cut. Could have been a lot worse. He doesn't look happy though. Don't beat yourself up about it, Sir John Golf. It wasn't that
Boston. I
bad.
think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look
So
at
it's
the
a
green.
93-yard
Very
chip
narrow green, actually
into
bisected in
wind.
two by Santa
Looks
Claus's
like he's going to take
belly,
the sand
thus the
wedge.
size of it.
Just
Find
take
the
a
right
bit
level,
of power
you
off
have a
it.
birdie opportunity.
Just to the right of the pin. Let the wind take it back in. It's a fast swing though, and it's hooked
This
into
one's
the
headed towards
bunker.
the rough.
He's hooked it straight into the Lewis bunk.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Now from that lie, missing
Now,
the green
how's
is
his bunker
always
play?
an
I
option.
think that's the first bunker of the back 9. 13 yards to the pin. He's got to be delicate with this. Not a lot of room to play with. I tell you what.
Oh, that
Oof,
one just missed the hole.
almost straight in.
Yeah, good
Millimeters
bunker shot there,
away
left for
from the
par.
birdie, but he's got
And
a
this
7
putt to
foot
move
putt
to
for
second
par
spot
to
on the
stay
leaderboard, or at
at
least a share of it.
even going into the last hole. Right to left. Uphill.
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
That was a
Oh!
gallant attempt.
It looked in
His
all
next
the
putt
way and it
is
just
the
turned at the last moment. He's going to be
Okay, let's head to
disappointed
the
with
next.
that. Bogey on the 17th to go to +1 through 17. He's fuming. Caddy tries to console him, but
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
he's fuming. He's gone down to T5. He'll want to get to even. He'll want to get back to even.
Of all the finishing
End the
holes on
round
the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that
even
TPC
going
Boston
into
can be
round
right with the very
2.
best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side.
It's a par 5, so there's
Extra
birdie
chase on the golf
opportunities.
ball down the slope.
524 yards to the
Very
pin.
short
He's got the
second
big stick
shot
out,
to
of
a
course.
dangerous green, big
Wind
bunker
1
right,
mile an hour
and a
slightly
large hollow
helping.
on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles.
Just got to put that bogey behind him. Slight fade. It's safe as houses though. 308-yard drive. That's how you answer the bogey with a massive drive. He's got 222 yards to the pin for a chance at an eagle putt if he gets on the green air. So he's got the 5 hybrid out. Wind 1 mile an hour again. It's not going to help much, but the green is 4 foot downhill, so it will go a little bit further than he thinks. There's a gradient left to right at the front of the green. If you can just land it on that, it should push it right towards the pin. Looks like that's what he's aiming for. This will need a perfect swing.
Going with the
It's
hybrid.
not too bad, but it's off to the right. It's in the bunker. His last bunker shot was pretty good, to be honest. So let's see what he can do from here. But he's disgusted with himself.
Didn't quite have the distance to
He won't
get
be
there,
taking
but
that
left
hybrid out
themselves in a good
anytime
spot.
soon.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Yeah, brilliant. So 18 yards, 8 foot up. This is difficult. Lob wedge, splash shot off to the right. Oh, it doesn't make it onto the green. This is a disaster.
Just 2 shots behind.
Oh dear. Just not enough elevation, not enough height on that bunker shot. And it's just rolled back into the rough. 7 yards to the pin. Little lob wedge chip. Taking the gradient of the green into account. He's not happy with that, and it hasn't rolled on at all.
And this putt to move into a tie for
His head is gone. His head's back in the clubhouse. He just wants to get this over with now. He's got a 6 foot putt for par, just to end at +1.
Oh, what a stroke.
And he's done it.
Now in the books.
He's got the par
Next time.
on the 18th. +1 for the day. He's made it. He's made the cut comfortably, and it's off to round 2 tomorrow.
And as this round
So he
winds
ends
down,
the
he finishes in
day.
a tie
He
for
ends
4.
round 1 at T4,
Well, that just about
+1,
concludes our coverage.
comfortably
I'm
through
Rick
to
Elvey,
the next
and on behalf
round.
of Rich Beam,
And
plus
let's
all the
see
hard-working folks
if he
at
can
HB
qualify
Studios,
for the
it's
Korn
good night
Ferry
for now.
Tour in the next video.